That's a good question. Hold on, it's kind of bright in here. All right, that's better. Before I answer this, I just want to say this is obviously all hypothetical because vampires don't exist. You know that, right? All right, come back to the video now. So to answer your question, in the most general way, nothing will happen. Just like a dog can't catch a human cold and a human can't catch a dog cold, vampires are immune to human diseases. But what the disease would do would affect the taste of the blood. HIV affects the immune system, which then affects the entire body. HIV will infect a human's bone marrow cells, and then that infection will get into your blood, and then that taints the taste of the blood. Hypothetically, I wouldn't know. One of the effects of your immune system being weakened is anemia. When you have anemia, you have a shortage of red blood cells flowing through your body, which then means you have less of the nutrients that vampires need to continue living the way they live. Hypothetically, of course. It's like your orange juice not having enough calcium. It's like your asparagus not having enough fiber. It's like your mac and cheese not having enough cheese. You get it. But realistically, they wouldn't drink it. They would take it out of the package and immediately smell that it's rotten. But for the most part, vampires would never be in this situation because the majority of them have familiars. Familiars are just empathetic, loyal humans. And a vampire will have a familiar, depending on the relationship or whatever, but for the most part, a vampire will have a familiar for the entirety of that familiar's life. Most have about 2 or 3, so they can alternate weeks, because obviously donating blood every week is kind of crazy. Hypothetically, again, hypothetically. And there's a whole system, it basically comes in a package in some mason jars. Now, shit, back in the day, they would literally have to pour the cranberry juice over some wafer crackers, crush it up, make it into a powder form, jar it up, and then you'd have to mix it with water. Trash! Hypothetically, though. Hypothetically, because obviously that's something that happened in the late 1700s, going into the 1800s. And I obviously wasn't there for that. So, hypothetical, okay? Right? Hypothetical. And of course, guys, this is just a story. Just some stories, hypotheticals. Like it says in my bio, I'm a screenwriter. I'm just a guy who likes to tell stories based off of his imagination, folklore, lived experiences.